Hey everybody, and welcome back to No Max Hand Size. My name is Ben, and in today's video we've got a special treat for you because we are going to be opening a Spider-Man collector booster box. Now for those new to the channel, Spider-Man was actually my first Magic the Gathering set, so this is very near and dear to my heart, and I'm so excited to be opening this, and it's perfect timing too, right before the new Marvel superhero set releases at the end of this month. In addition to the incredible cards that we could open inside of this box, some of these cards have actually been reprinted in the new set as well, so we're going to see some familiar cards, and I bet you a lot of these cards are going to be great upgrades for your Marvel superheroes precons or decks that you're building at home. I can't wait to open these up here on the channel, but before we do, I've got to give a huge shout out to MTG Gym on Manapool for providing us with today's collector booster box and making this video possible. You guys need to click the link in the description to go check out their store. Whether you're shopping singles or other Magic the Gathering products, they have some of the best prices you can find online. So leave them a follow on Instagram, tell them thanks for hooking us up, and let's get into it. Man, it has been a while since I've opened up anything from the Spider-Man set. I loved it. I thought it was really good. Obviously, when I tell people this was my first Magic set, I get a lot of weird looks, but love it or hate it, there's some really cool cards, especially if you're a Marvel fan. All right, so let's go ahead and slide this on open. Here are the packs. Let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room. There's a chance to get a $40,000 Soul Stone out of these packs right here, folks. So you're definitely not going to click off the video. Stick it through to the end to see what cards we pulled today. All right, let's go ahead and get on into pack number 1. There are 12 packs in a collector booster box, so lots of cards to open today. Got an art card here at the back, and the first card of the video is going to be a professional wrestler. Web Up. All of these cards are also in foil, which is just so cool. Risky Research, Shock, Mechanical Mobster, Grendel, Spawn of Null, Sudden Strike, Spider-Mobile, Terrific Team Up, and then we have our full art land. I actually really like the land from this set. All right, here's where we're going to get into the good cards. We got our rare Mysterio, Master of Illusion. I really wish we would have gotten more Mysterio cards. They're one of my favorite characters in the Marvel Universe. And next, we've got Strength of Will in the extended art. Pretty cool green spell. All right, we've got Silk Web Weaver in the web frame treatment. Really cool card here. It's got web slinging, which is a set-specific mechanic. It's kind of like ninjutsu in a way, but this is a really cool card to get. And then we've got a mythic from the special guest sheet. We got Ponder. Wow, look how good this card looks. I love the artwork. Classic blue spell, give you some card draw, being able to look at the cards. That is an awesome hit for the first pack of the video. Not to be outdone by Lady Octopus in the extended art. I have this card in one of my artifact decks that I play, and it is a powerhouse. Really fun blue card if you've never played it before. And then we've got this stunning art card of Black Cat here as well. What a cool first pack. All right, so for the purposes of today's video, I'm going to assume that most of you guys watching this have seen a decent amount of the cards in the Spider-Man set. So because we have 12 packs, I'm probably going to breeze through a lot of the commons and uncommons, but let me know in the comments down below what you guys prefer. I'm more than happy to sit here and rant about each and every one of these cards that we open today, but I know a lot of you guys are just like me and you're looking for the really cool rares and mythics towards the end of the packs. So let me know, I'm just curious. Pack number 2. Not a bad way to start, getting a special guest sheet in the very first pack. Love the foil food token that we got here. All right, we've got Hot Dog Cart, Romantic Rendezvous, Merciless Enforcers, Web Up, Suburban Sanctuary, Rhino's Rampage, Chameleon, Master of Disguise. This is a really cool card. One of the ones that you can clone something, but it keeps its name, so you can copy legendary creatures. Shriek Troublemaker. And then we have Web Warriors, but this is the scene version of the artwork, which is really cool. They've done this in the new Marvel set as well, where you can collect cards in a scene and line them up next to each other to make a bigger picture, which is really fun. All right, we got a forest for our land. Into a mythic, we got Spider-Verse. This is actually a really cool card. The legend rule doesn't apply to spiders you control. Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, you may copy it. If you do, you may choose new copy targets for the copy. If the copy is a permanent spell, it gains haste. Do this only once each turn. So really good in decks that care about casting from exile, and just copying spells is so powerful, but very cool. Our rare is going to be Sandman Shifting Scoundrel, Sandman's power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control. Very cool. Love the extended art. We've got Urban Retreat, one of the lands from the set. Taps for Bant's colors. Oh my gosh. We have another special guest sheet card in Reprieve. Look at this. So this is like the white counterspell. In my pod, we joke about this card all the time, that the mono white player can surprise you with this sometimes, but very cool artwork. Love to see it. And then, oh, this is the coolest treatment of Maximum Carnage. This is a really good saga. Basically, until the end of next turn, each creature attacks each combat if able and attacks a player other than you. So goad the whole table. Level 2 is add 3 red mana, and then the final stage is it deals 5 damage to each opponent. But I've actually never seen this art for this card. It's very, very pretty. And then we have our robot token here, of course. So that is 2 packs back to back that have a special guest sheet card in them. Is that something that they did for this set? You'll have to forgive my ignorance. It's been quite a while, and I didn't really understand how to engage with Magic as a product back when I first got started. But either way, I love the special guest sheet cards, so hopefully we keep those coming. Pack number 3. No $40,000 Soulstone yet, but who are we kidding? The odds of pulling that are so slim, but it is possible. All right, we're starting this one off with Spider-Man, Brooklyn Visionary. Next, we've got Bagel and Schmear, probably one of my favorite artifacts in Magic. Daily Bugle Reporters, very fun. Doc Ock, Sinister Scientist. Got Thwip, very thematic, fun card. Damage Control Crew. Sun Spider, Nimble Weber. Love the art on that card. Silver Sable, Mercenary Leader. I've actually put this in like 3 different decks since this card came out. It's pretty versatile. I do like it a lot. Spider Slayer, Hatred Honed. And then we've got a Mountain. So different basic in each of our packs so far. Our rare is going to be Cheering Crowd. At the beginning of each player's first main phase, they may put a counter on this creature. If they do, they add a colorless for each counter on it. So pretty interesting. You know, it's give this thing a little bit of power to get some mana on your turn. That's a deal a lot of players are going to take. Next, we have Doc Ock's Tentacles. Whenever a creature you control with mana value 5 or greater enters, you may attach this equipment to it for free. And it's a +4/+4 buff. All right, now we have J. Jonah Jameson. He needs more pictures of Spider-Man. When he enters, suspect up to 1 target creature. Whenever a creature you control with menace attacks, create a treasure token. I've seen some fun mono-red commander deck builds with J. Jonah Jameson. Maybe I should give that a try here, especially with the extended art. And then here we go. Our special guest sheet page card is Relentless Assault. This is going to go so well with some of the new commanders in the Marvel Superhero set. Untap all creatures that attack this turn. After this main phase, there's an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase. And we have Prowler fighting Miles Morales here on the card. Absolutely beautiful. You'll love to see it. And next we've got Ultimate Green Goblin. Very cool extended art there. It's got Mayhem. It's like Madness. But there's a slight difference in between the two. But yeah, very cool. And then Treasure Token. We are a quarter of the way done with the packs from this box. And I do just want to say, if you guys enjoy Magic the Gathering content or have a good time in today's video, please subscribe to the channel. We are trying to grow our community. And we've got lots of other amazing videos coming soon. Up first, we've got Steel Wrecking Ball. Beetle, Legacy Criminal. Mob Lookout. When this enters, target creature you control connives. Another Spider-Man, Brooklyn Visionary. City Pigeon. School Days. Wisecrack. I always loved this card. This is so funny. I love the art. It's great. Secret Identity. Another cool card. Love it when a card gives you multiple options and is flexible. Here's another one of those scene cards. So we've got 2 of them now so far in the video. This one is Spider, piloted by Penny. And then we've got a Plains as our basic land into a rare Peter Parker's Camera. I feel like this is one of those cards in Magic that suffers because it's a Universes Beyond card, and that if more people gave this a chance, it would end up in a lot more decks because it is very versatile and powerful. And I've been trying to convince my friends who don't really love Universes Beyond that this card should be making it into their decks. So I'm curious to hear what you guys think about it in the comments down below. But next we've got another rare, Oscorp Industries. Another one of the lands. This one specifically has Mayhem, which is pretty interesting. And it taps for Grixis colors. And then we have from the, I believe this is a scene card, Venom, Deadly Devourer. It's Golgari, Vigilance and Menace, 3 mana, exile target creature card from a graveyard. When you do, put X 1/1 counters on target symbiote, where X is the exiled card's toughness. So a little bit of self-mill, surely, is going to be taking place, but love the art. I'm a huge Venom fan, one of my all-time favorite characters in all media, and so to get this treatment of it is dope. And then we've got Hunter's Insight. Oh man, I know exactly what deck I'm going to be putting this bad boy in. Instant, choose target creature you control. Whenever that creature deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker this turn, draw that many cards. Yeah, you got an 8/8 trampler that's going to connect and do 8 damage. Guess what? You just refilled your entire hand. Love the Craven the Hunter artwork on this as well, too. And then, hey, there we go. We got an extended art of the Peter Parker's camera as well. We were just talking about that. That's so funny. Couldn't get enough Craven from the Hunter's Insight. We've got him here on the art card as well. Very cool pack, very fun. Moving right along. Let's see what kind of magic we can find in this pack here. Got our food token. Wild Pack Squad. At the beginning of combat on your turn, up to 1 target creature gains first strike and vigilance. Pumpkin Bombardment. Craven's Cats. Mysterio's Phantasm. Oh. Alchemax Slayer Bots. Robot Villain. Costume Closet. Daily Bugle Building. I've also put this land in quite a few of my decks as well too. Spider UK. Look at the foiling on this. Sorry if it's a little bit hard to see on camera. These collector booster boxes, while the art is beautiful, it's a little bit tricky to record here for you guys. Here's an awesome card, the Mary Janes. Love this one so much. Costs 1 less to cast for each creature that attacked this turn, has menace. Very fun card. And then we've got a basic forest for our land. All right. Oh man, we got a mythic here. It's Peter Parker, the man himself. This is so cool. So this is the Bant Spider-Man / Peter Parker. When it enters, create a 2/1 green spider creature token with reach, and then you can also cast him on his backside or pay 4 to transform him into Amazing Spider-Man. And this gives each legendary spell that you cast that's 1 or more colors web slinging. So instead of paying a bunch of mana for a really big legendary spell, you can pay 3. And this is really cool. When the set first came out, I saw a lot of people playing Commander with this as the commander. Always fun to just have a Bant commander too. Not enough of them in my opinion, at least not that I've been able to play. So really cool hit. Love the foil. We got Morlun, Devourer of Spiders. Pretty cool. Lifelink villain, enters with a bunch of counters on it. This card's really nice too. I'm pretty sure this goes insanely well with the anti-venom card from the set. But basically you can enchant a creature and give it +2/+2 for each aura and equipment, and then all damage that would be dealt to you gets dealt to them instead. So really cool synergy there, and obviously an iconic phrase from the series. And then we have Hunter's Insight. Haven't seen this card before. What are the odds on that? I wonder how many of you guys have opened a box or a collector booster box and gotten duplicate special guest sheet cards. That's really interesting. All I know is really good card, really cool art. And then, ooh, Shadow of the Goblin. Any Norman Osborn players out there love this card. Synergizes super well. But basically, you get to cast things from not in your hand and deal damage to the table. So really cool, really supported archetype, and very fun. Little spider token here at the end as well. I will say, obviously, the new Marvel set is a completely separate thing from the Spider-Man set, even though there's a little bit of overlap in the cards. But opening these here today on the channel has me so excited. Just a couple weeks away from the official release of that, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be attending pre-release and doing drafts. I'm probably going to be doing some drafts on Arena as well, if you guys would like to see videos of that and watch my experience. I'm looking forward to doing some of those here soon. All right, Risky Research, Mob Lookout, Beetle Legacy Criminal, City Pigeon, Venom Evil Unleashed, Rhino Barreling Brute. Like this card a lot. Very fun. Living Brain Mechanical Marvel, MJ Rising Star, Green Goblin Revenant. Very good in the Norman Osborn deck, as I'm sure you can imagine as well too. And then a basic Mountain. Let's see what our first big card's going to be. We've got Electro Assaulting Battery. This is actually super cool. Another archetype that actually in the last Airbender we saw some more support for, but not losing red mana as steps and phases end is really, really powerful and has some cool synergies that you can build around. But very, very cool card. And next in the web treatment, we've got Symbiote Spider-Man. featuring probably one of my favorite Spider-Man suits of all time. This card is pretty cool and unique mechanically. I definitely considered building around this card when I opened one, but I've never gotten it in the cool treatment, so love that. We've got another scene card here. We've got Grasping Tentacles. Maybe we'll get enough of them that we can put it together, because I'm pretty sure this is in the same scene that that Venom card was as well too. Target opponent mills 8 cards. You may put an artifact card from that player's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. At least it'll let you target, so hopefully you pick somebody with a lot of artifacts. Whoa, this is a really good card. Oh, this is so sick. So this is Reanimate from the special guest sheet, but in a great artwork depicting Spider-Man coming out of a grave. Reanimate, just classic good card, whether you're milling yourself, whether someone's problematic creature just got removed and you want to yoink it for you in your battlefield. This is a really powerful card, just costing 1 black mana, and this is one of my favorite treatments, especially if you're building a Spider-Man or Marvel themed deck. Love that. So happy we hit that. Another extended art Oscorp Industries, and then our treasure token. That might have been my favorite pack of the video so far, but I'm a little partial towards that Reanimate. I'm having so much fun opening these collector boosters. If you guys like this sort of thing, the more likes and subscribes and comments that we get, the more people that you guys share these videos with, the more that we'll be able to do. So I'm hopefully going to be opening some collector packs from the new Marvel set as well once the set releases, and would appreciate y'all's support to make that happen. We've got Amazing Acrobatics, News Helicopter, Spider-Gwen Free Spirit, Swarm Being of Bees, Craven Proud Predator, Scarlet Spider Kane. Ooh, look at that. Hobgoblin Mantled Marauder, Madam Web Clairvoyant. I really wish there was more support around this card because I think it's so cool. You can look at the top card anytime and cast spider spells and non-creature spells from the top of your library. But I just, when I was looking back in the set before, there wasn't that many mono blue spiders if you wanted to make that your commander. All right, Basic Plains into Rent is Due. I think this card's fun. At the beginning of your end step, you may tap 2 untapped creatures and or treasures you control. If you do, draw a card. Otherwise, sacrifice this enchantment. So it does only cost 1. So if you only keep it around for 1 or 2 turns, it's probably fine. But it is a little weird, admittedly. Next, we've got another Symbiote Spider-Man. Hey, who's packing these packs here, Wizards? What's going on? It is still a really cool card. Happy to see it. We've got Green Goblin Nemesis from the scene. I'm telling you, we're assembling the whole thing. Whenever you discard a non-land card, put a 1/1 counter on target goblin you control. When you discard a land, create a tapped treasure token. This is a villain. Would probably be a really good include for the new Doom precon. And then we've got Wedding Ring. This card's so cool. Help make an alliance between someone at the table, and whenever you guys draw cards, they draw cards, and gain life, they gain life. It's a lot of fun, and obviously the artwork is great. Oh, I love it so much. And then, oh, this card's really powerful. Bioorganic Carapace. 4 mana. When it enters, attach it to target creature you control. They get +2/+2, and whenever they deal combat damage to a player, draw a card for each modified creature you control. So if you're in a heavy equipment-based deck, +1/+1 counters, being able to draw a lot of cards with this and you're getting the buff is really, really cool. Good piece of equipment. That was a fire pack between the special guest sheet, the scene card, and then that extended art is really good. Pack number 7. We've got an art card in the back. Does anybody else collect art cards? I do. I have a binder full of them. I love them personally. Mysterio's Phantasm, Hot Dog Cart, Romantic Rendezvous, Merciless Enforcers, Twisted Spider Clone, Vulture Scheming Scavenger, one of my pet cards from the set. Giving all of your villains flying is so scary. We've got Spider Suit. Doesn't get more thematic than that. Very cool. Aw, we got Aunt May. I still think Aunt May could be a really cool commander for a life gain deck. Ezekiel Sims, Spider Totem, and our basic forest. Let's see what we've got behind door number 1. Superior Spider-Man, another Demir Spider-Man. You may have it enter as a copy of any creature in a graveyard except their name is Superior Spider-Man, and they're a 4/4 spider human hero. And then you can exile that card as well. So if anyone's up to crazy graveyard shenanigans, you cast this, get rid of their version of it, and then you get a copy. So pretty good. I like that. Craven the Hunter, another iteration of Craven here. Whenever a creature an opponent controls with the greatest power among creatures that player controls dies, draw a card and put a counter on Craven the Hunter. So if you were to build this, I imagine it's a lot of removal. And yeah, that's probably a pretty strong deck. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a card that I need for one of my new Marvel decks, Interdimensional Web Watch in the extended art. When it enters, you exile the top 2 cards of your library. Until end of your next turn, you can play them. So great impulse draw just for entering the battlefield. But then it acts as a mana rock, giving you 2 mana in any combination of colors to spend on cards from exile. Really, really cool card there. And then Heroic Intervention. Back-to-back bangers from the special guest sheet. This is such, I mean, this is the classic. If you've been playing Magic, you know this card. This is a green spell that protects permanents, gives them hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. And the art is so iconic as a Spider-Man fan. I absolutely love it. And that's what, like I said, if you play any deck with green, Heroic Intervention is more than likely going to make the cut in your deck list. Very powerful card, very cool. Ooh, and then Spider-Woman Stunning Savior in the alternate art. This card is mean, y'all. This is so cool. So it's a 2/2 flyer, but artifacts and creatures your opponents control enter tapped. This is a really, really strong tempo play in any kind of control or stacks deck. It's in the right colors for it too, and I don't see enough people really talking about this card, but they actually made a new one of Spider-Woman in the Marvel set that it puts stun counters on things, so you could probably build a pretty annoying Zorius deck with those 2 cards. And we've got some artwork depicting Swarm here. Look at all those bees. 4 packs left. Will we hit the Cosmic Soulstone? I believe it's possible. At this point, I would settle for a regular Soulstone because I've yet to open one in all of the Spider-Man that I've opened, and any black or graveyard oriented deck is definitely could definitely benefit from it. So let's see if we open one here. Wild Pack Squad, Spider-Bot, Craven's Cats make a return, Pumpkin Bombardment, Lurking Lizards, Wall Crawl. It's kind of a cool enchantment. When it enters, you make a spider, gain life for each spider you control. Prowler Misguided Mentor. Happy to see that. Alien Symbiosis is a cool aura as well. Could go in a good symbiote deck. Flying Octobot. And then our basic Mountain. All right, here we go. We've got Silk Web Weaver in the normal art this time. So if you guys were curious what that artwork looked like, there you go. We've got another Sandman Shifting Scoundrel. We've got an Urban Retreat once again. And then Hex. This is a cool one. 6 mana, destroy 6 target creatures. The obvious flavor being the Sinister 6 depicted in this artwork. It looks so beautiful. I've never played this card in a deck, but seems really strong if you can cast it. And then we've got Spider Punk. Oh, this is one of the better spiders that we could have pulled. And in the web treatment as well. So this thing's a little bit crazy. It's got Riot, right? And other spiders you control have Riot. So that means they can either come in with haste or with a 1/1 counter. But the biggest part of this card, and why a lot of people will include this card even if they're not running like Spider Typal, is that spells and abilities can't be countered and damage can't be prevented. So both of those effects are just really strong, and at 2 mana nonetheless, like this is a really, really powerful red card. And beautiful art as well. Really happy with that pack. That was a lot of fun. Make sure to stick around to the end, guys. We've still got chances to pull some awesome cards. I think obviously other than the Soulstone, there's some cool things from the special guest sheet I'd love to see. The foil opposition agent is really cool looking. I would love to get a copy of that. But first, we've got Spectacular Tactics, Electro's Bolt, Unstable Experiment, Scout the City, Spider-Bot, Scorpion Seething Striker, Spider's Man Heroic Horde, Supportive Parents, the meme about this when the set first came out. Magic the Gathering players can't relate to Supportive Parents. It's fun. It's a cool card. And then we did get Spider piloted by Penny from the scene artwork. So a little bit sad to get a duplicate there, but still really cool. And then a basic Swamp into a Multiversal Passage. So when I first got this land, I thought it was going to be pretty strong, but I've actually not put it in too many decks. Really curious to see what you guys think about this one. It seems good, right? You can have this come in as any basic, and it can come in untapped if you pay 2 life. similar to a Shockland, but it obviously can only tap for one color, but you do get to decide what color, and I think that that's probably pretty good. Next, we've got extended art of Lady Octopus. Once again, already talked a bit about how much I love that card. And then the Cosmic Spider-Man. I think this was the first Spider-Man deck I built, just because this is the 5-color commander. Throw every card from the set into the deck, and it's really strong. I mean, it does cost 5 mana, and it is a little gimmicky, but giving all of your spiders these keywords is just really scary if you get it online. And then we've got Beast Within. I'm so happy with the special guest sheet cards that we've been opening because they're just like universally good. Like Beast Within is one of like the all-time green removal spells. You know, it can target any permanent, lands included if someone's got a Gaia's Cradle or, you know, Cabal Coffer or something like that. Really good piece of removal and awesome artwork. And then an extended art version of Mysterio to close out the pack. All right, guys, we got just 2 packs left before we close out today's video, but I've got 3 things that I'd like for you to do for me if you don't mind. Number 1 is leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys would like to see more Magic the Gathering content in the future. Number 2 is comment down below what your favorite card from today's video that we opened is. And number 3 is, once again, click the link in the description to go support MTG Gym on Manapool and thank them for supplying us with the packs for today's video. Couldn't do it without them, and it has been awesome to be able to open these on the channel here for you guys today. All right, big money, big money, big money. Come on, let's see it. Merciless Enforcers. Romantic Rendezvous. Mysterio's Phantasm. Hot Dog Cart. Inner Demons Gangsters. Molten Man Inferno Incarnate. Flash Thompson Spider-Fan. Web Shooters. I don't think I've actually read what Web Shooters does before. It's +1/+1, has reach, and when it attacks, tap target creature an opponent controls. 2 mana. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Heroes Hangout. I have this in one of the new decks from the Marvel set as well. Video coming out about that soon. Stay tuned. And then a basic Plains. Behind the Plains, we have Hide on the Ceiling. This is actually a really good card. It's an instant X and a blue. Exile X target artifacts and/or creatures. Return the exiled cards to the battlefield under their owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. So if someone's got a lot of blockers, no, they don't. If you've got a lot of powerful ETBs among your creatures, get all that value and artifacts as well too. So very versatile and very cool card. We've got Iron Spider Stark upgrade. It's actually pretty good in a lot of artifact decks. It's basically Steel Overseer, a little bit more versatile, can let you draw some cards, can make your vehicles bigger, but it is 3 mana. And then the Death of Gwen Stacy. I know, listen, you can lie about this if you want to, but I know all of us teared up in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, right? I think it was 2. I'm not going to say much more than that in case you somehow haven't watched the movie by this point. But this is a beautiful artwork depicting that tragic moment and a pretty good saga as well, too. So cool card to hit. And then Feed the Swarm. Do you see what I'm saying? Are we not just getting, like, did they just reprint like the best cards ever with the special guest sheet from the set and you just didn't hear people talk about it because Spider-Man? Because this is so sick. Feed the Swarm is such a good black removal spell. And I love that he's fighting Swarm here. It's so good. And then we've got Scarlet Spider, Ben Riley in the web treatment here. Fun fact, there are 2 Magic cards in the entire game of Magic that have the name Ben. One of them is Scarlet Spider. The other one is coming out with the new set, The Thing, Ben Grimm. So with my name being Ben, I really want to build a commander deck with a character that has my name. Haven't quite figured out how to make this guy work yet. So help me out, like I said in the comments down below. But fun pack. Really cool cards today. I'm super happy with the, you know, the really good, just universally included cards from the special guest sheet. But it's that time, that last pack Magic. There could be, still within this pack, $40,000. And I'm choosing to believe that we're going to be the channel to open it up right here. I think they only printed like 150 of the Cosmic Foil Soulstones, at least basing off of what we know about the new Mind Stone from the Marvel set. See if we can make some magic happen here, folks. Web Up. Professional Wrestler. Shock. Steel Wrecking Ball. Sinister Hideout. Prowler, Clawed Thief. First commander that I built with when the set came out. Very fun. A lot of conniving, a lot of villains. Prison Break, speaking of villains. Robotics Mastery, Sandman's Quicksand, and our basic land. Oh, just a few more cards. Here we go. Bioorganic Carapace and the non-extended art. Pretty good equipment. Pretty happy with that. Oscorp Industries. Just in case we didn't have enough copies, we got this one. Origin of Spider-Man. Again, very similar comments to the Death of Gwen Stacy. Love this kind of comic panel saga artwork. And again, this is a saga that I've actually used before in some decks. Our special guest sheet is Iron Spider Civil Warrior, which is actually Alibu Ancient Witness. So that's pretty sick. Gives artifact creatures haste and then does some damage whenever you attack. Pretty cool. Happy to see it. And our last card of the opening is going to be Rent is Due in the extended art and an art card of Grendel. Well, there you have it, folks. Hey, honestly, as far as pack openings go, I'm pretty happy. I had a great time and I hope you guys did as well. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. We are a growing channel, so subscribe if you guys would like to see more, and share this video with a friend who's excited about Spider-Man and the new Marvel set, or who loves magic. I know for me, Spider-Man is what got me into the game, and so it is near and dear to my heart. And I think that's the beautiful thing about Universes Beyond, is getting new players into our game, teaching them the joys of the magic, and spending more time with one another. So you all have been a blast today. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'm excited for the future, and I'll see you guys in the next one.